Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. Today we're going to take a first look at a cool little upcoming strategy puzzle game called Grid Miner. The game is being developed by Kyroscope Games, which is a team of two cousins based in Brazil. There's no release date specified, but I believe it is pretty close to being released. I don't usually feature puzzle games like Grid Miner on the channel, but something about it caught my eye. It's a cool little game. We're going to take a look. Now, the developers granted my request for a press key, and I've been playing Grid Miner for about a half an hour so far, and it's been pretty fun. There's no official game trailer just yet, so what you're watching now is just some of my own gameplay. While that runs in the background, let me tell you a little bit about the game, and then we'll jump in and play a bit so you can see what it's all about. But first, I need to mention that the channel has a few new supporters, so I'd like to break in here and to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members. Thank you very, very much. I'm honored by your support, and your support goes a long way in helping me keep the channel afloat, and I really, really appreciate it. Others willing and able to support the Glidercat channel can find links to do so in the description. Now back to Grid Miner. The description on Steam says, Grid Miner is a real-time strategy puzzle game where you mine asteroids to gather resources and expand your space station. Unlock new tools and utilities as you progress through various levels. Maintain your quotas and learn more about your employer and coworkers at Hypergo Industries. Grid Miner features 18 unique buildings like power plants, asteroid crushers, tractor beams, and tubes. And there are currently 8 different levels to test your skills. And the developers mentioned that they're hoping to add randomly generated maps in the future. Now, I think that's going to be a key feature to extend the gameplay. As it stands now, I'm playing an early beta version, and it's fairly short, but it's fun. Now, I'll put some links in the description if you want to learn more about Grid Miner. And now let's jump right in and play through the levels that are offered right now in the current version of the game. Again, it's not available just yet, but you can wishlist it in Steam. It's available there. Hopefully it'll be releasing soon, but yeah. All right, let's jump in. I just launched the game. There's a little title screen that flashed by. And a timer started here at the top right. I'm not sure what that's for. It says, welcome to Grid Miner. This is a beta version of the game, so expect some bugs and missing content. Definitely keep that in mind. I'm playing version 0.6.1 here in the bottom right. Things could definitely change. It says if you find any issues or want to give feedback, please send an email to kyroscope.games@gmail.com. All right, and here we are. I've already turned off the in-game music. I do that for copyright hits that I sometimes get with in-game music. So there is music. It's not bad. Pretty good, actually. Let's jump in, start a game. You can see the 8 levels we've got. I'm not sure if they're going to add more or not, but we'll start with level 1. It says Lenore. So you're my new station architect. A little bit of typo there. My name is Lenore Gravid, and I'll be your supervisor. Your first assignment will be an easy one. I'll be evaluating your progress. Talk to Roman if you have any questions. Hey friend, welcome. I'm Roman, the station engineer. My job is to assist you in your activities. Your task is to expand the company's mining operations, so you have to build modules to expand the stations and gather resources in the area. Would you like a brief overview how things work? Let's do it. What would you like to know about? Objectives. Your current objectives? On the top right of the screen, each level will have different requirements. All right. Top right of the screen, whoops, that's over here. Continue on each level, you'll have to gather resources like minerals and energy to be able to expand the station and complete objectives. Okay, let's look at controls. WASD, pretty straightforward. And then what? Q and E to rotate. And then you can use the right mouse button to move around and the mouse scroll to zoom and rotate. Here. Then use the mouse to select a building on the left of the screen and place it on the grid. There's a destroy tool to remove unwanted buildings and get half of their resources back. If you like keyboard shortcuts, you can use the number keys to select buildings quickly. All right, cool. All right, that's it for the tutorial. And they're just showing us the building menu here over on the left. Right now, we've only got 3 little things that we can construct. There's our kind of inventory and resources at the top left, and top right is our mission. Now, I've already elapsed just about all the time for this mission, but we're supposed to gather 1,000. We're supposed to gather 2,000 minerals, and we've got 1,000 already. Let's place some machines here and see if we can do it. Basically, our objective is to push these rocks into this grinder. So let's do it. I know we need some tubes here. These are kind of almost like power connectors. I think I can make a turn here. Rotate this guy, and then we've only got a few things to choose from. Tractor beam, and then these tubes. So let's grab a tractor beam, rotate this, push it into the grinder. We should see these guys push their way in. You can see our balance of materials has gone up to 2,000. We should be done. All right, piece of cake, right? Hey, congratulations for completing your trial run. Very cool. Okay, new buildings available. We've got a power plant, mineral silo, a building that stores minerals and increases the maximum amount of minerals to plus 500. And then we've got a three-way kind of connector here for pipes. Very cool. All right, here's mission 2. I'm not going to worry too much about the timer. Let's see. We've got to gather 4,000 minerals and produce 60 energy. So if we look over here at the top left, our storage, we've only got storage for 3,500. So one of the things I learned is we need to make use of these mineral silos. So I'm going to plunk down a couple of these guys near an open pipe. I think these guys will connect, in any of 4 directions. They have their own connectors on them. So that gets us up to storage for 4,500. We've got 800 more minerals to spend. We're generating 20 power now and no water. So similar to last time, let's start feeding some stuff in. And these early levels are pretty basic, but we'll get to some more interesting stuff here. Let's just see if we can knock out a couple of these. This time we need to collect 4,000. Okay, not enough power. We need more power. Let's while we're crushing some of these asteroids, let's build another power plant. I think I can just plunk one down like that. Now we're producing 45. Can I do another one? Okay, now we're producing 65 energy. So we've met that objective, and we've got, 1,100 more minerals. Maybe I can just do one more tractor beam and be done with it. Complete in less than 83 seconds. We may actually get this one. Now, the other thing we can do for minerals is destroy stuff we're not using. Although they won't let us... well, they did. They let us. Cool. Okay, level completed. Again, pretty easy early on. New buildings. We got a nullifier. This stops movement from asteroids in the adjacent grid cell. This almost acts like a bumper. Once you start pushing asteroids, they're going to keep moving. And will not stop. So they'll move actually off the screen. This is a way of kind of stopping them once you've already moved them. Then we got a 4-way connector. All right, let's take a look at what we got to do here. We got 4,000 minerals together. And this time energy up to 100. Not too bad. We've got storage now for 2,000 minerals. So we need more storage. Let's do that. Because if we don't have storage, then... when we grind those minerals up, or the asteroids, we actually lose them, and you can run out of material. Okay, they put down some of these bumpers for us. If I click something, we should be able to see on the left side of the screen here. These guys are going to prevent the asteroids from basically flying off the screen. Let's get our tractor beams going to push things up this way. That seems to make sense. And then we can probably push off to the left here. Now, I can't place these unless there's a connection. I'm going to drop down a couple pipes. And one more tractor beam. That may be enough. We're at 3,560, 3,600 minerals. Oh, and we need more energy, right? We got to get more energy. There's room over here, looks like. Use, I don't know. There's room here. There's a connection. There's a connection here. That gets us to 85. I need one more connection. I guess here is fine. All right, that level's completed. Not bad. What do we get? Okay, we can build our own crusher now, and then we can build water storage. Water storage increases the maximum amount of, there's a little typo there, of water to plus 500. All right. We're on level 4 at the bottom right. New goal, collect 750 water. Build one of the crushers. Gather minerals, not that many this time, only 1,200. And then complete it quickly. So I may not make the timeline. I want to get storage here first for minerals. Why not? Ooh, I was too far away. Yeah, one. That's storage for 1,500, but we're going to need minerals to build things too. Ooh, that may not have been the best place. Put those. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Let's, yeah, that may not have been a good place. Shoot. That's probably where we need to push things. Let's delete those. We'll get some resource back for that. We want our grinder up here, I think. Boom. Will he snap on? We need you to snap on. How about like not enough water. We got to collect the water first. Getting off to a slow start here. Let's set up some connectors. I think I gotta go. I'm not sure if I need to go one more up or not. I'm gonna do it. There's no way we're gonna make the timer on this one. 10 seconds. Boom. Boom. I can just use our normal tractor beams here, I think. Get the water pushed in. That will allow me to build a grinder, I believe. A crusher, I should say. Not enough energy. Let's take care of that. Okay, crusher. Okay, that snapped in. We're done with this stuff. I'm going to reclaim it just to get the minerals back. Then let's see if we can send this stuff down. What do we need? We got all the water we need. We just need a little bit more minerals. So hopefully this will go pretty quick. Didn't make it in less than 90 seconds. Suppose we've got enough water. Oh, I need storage. We're never going to make it. Yeah, you got to have enough storage. Somehow I forgot this time. All right, that should do it. Not terrible, not great. That's level 4. Let's do... Yeah, we'll keep going. Now they're going to let us build the water collector. And then we've got this magnet, which is kind of like the tractor beam, but it's only going to push and pull the minerals, not the water, which we'll see. So we've got a kind of an asteroid field here that's got water and minerals. So the pusher is going to help us just get the water, or the magnet's going to help us just push the minerals and not mess with the water. Let's see, what do we need to collect here? 2,000 minerals. So let's get at least 1 or 2 storage down so I don't forget about it. Back here looks reasonable. Okay, we need 2,000. I'm going to put down some extra storage. We don't waste stuff because we're going to need to build things with minerals too. And let's see if we can push minerals first. I got to get a tube over here. This guy down. Get the screen a little bit. And boom, boom, boom. And this time we want to push the minerals, but not the water. We don't want tractor beam. We want the magnet. Works as similar. What else we got to do? Build the magnet. We did that. Gather water, 2,000. We're going to need storage for water too. Let's put those down. These guys only have 1 connector. How much do we need? We need 2,000. That's probably plenty of that. Okay, these guys are still pushing rocks. Suppose I can branch off of this way. And maybe start pushing the water with just a normal tractor beam. Like, I better start up one more higher. Boom, boom. Got enough energy. What do we need? Power, building magnets done. Minerals is completed. We just need 400 more water. This is probably going to do it for us. Let's just see. Okay, we did it. Nice. Met all the objectives that time. That was level 5. Jump on through. Okay, this time we've got an advanced tractor beam. I think it's got longer range, and then we've got a building that extends the base without needing connectors, so we won't have to run those pipes all the time. All right, level 6. Gather minerals, 4,000 this time, so we're going to need lots of storage. Build the advanced tractor beam, and that's it. All right, not too bad. I need storage, so let's do that. See a spot here. I can just stack these up. Easy for me to say. Let me scroll over here so we can get these connected. 4,000 this time. I'm gonna go maybe 2 more. And then let's start pushing some rocks here. We may need water to construct things. We'll see. I think I can just boom, 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 boom. Okay, advanced tractor beam. Is that you? Yeah, advanced tractor beam here. Boom. Okay, not enough minerals. So I spent too much of our minerals. So I'm going to have to take out something just to get enough so I can build. Or I could try the regular tractor beam. Maybe I don't need the advanced one. Yeah, I think a regular tractor beam will do it here. Okay, this guy's done. Let's see what we get out of this pile. We might be able to get out of this one easy without having to mess with this water deposit. Are we going to get up enough? Can't tell. We got more coming in there. This may be fairly easy. 3845. Yeah, we're done. Nice. That was a piece of cake. That level may need some tuning. That was a little easy. All right, new buildings available. Advanced power plant. The advanced power plant is a building that generates large quantities of energy resource. Okay, level 7. Lenore. Hypergo Industries is terraforming a nearby planet. This time, your job is to supply them with energy. Okay, so we've got 400 energy we need to produce, and that's it. Now, this one looks kind of cool. And I've not played through this one before, or at least I didn't get anywhere with it. Let's see. We can obviously start by magnetically, I guess, pushing the minerals through. And in order to get pipes over on this side of the asteroid field, we got to use this little auxiliary station. And then I'm guessing right nearby, we want... Well, let's just try it. Let's just start doing something. Let's start with a crusher. Like that. And then on this side, let's see if we can get close and use magnets to push the minerals in. There's magnets, but we need to get nice and close. These guys take to build. Does it show these guys? 30 water. Eventually, we're probably going to run out of water, but we'll see. Okay, not enough energy. Fine, fine. Let's try out one of these fancy ones here. 200 minerals. Ooh, and these have an extra port on the side, so that's going to help. I'm just going to do... Maybe I will do 2. That's not too much. Do we still have minerals? We do. All right. Let's see if we can use magnets again to push the rocks into the grinder. Preserve the water, and I guess we'll come back or swap this thing out with a water collector. Should we be doing the same thing right here? Maybe. Just trying to see what this would look like. I think we gotta go back that way. Let's... Shoot, shoot. Ding. Sure, I'm gonna go... This... Rock crusher. Gotta go that way. I think that's too close. I think I gotta be back here, which means one more connector. Let's just do one of these for speed. Rock crusher here. Boom. Not enough water. All right, we're gonna have to send water. Let's tear out this rock crusher. We could try and push more rocks in, but I don't know. I'm gonna take this one out. Hopefully I can build a water collector. Not enough mineral. How did I not get mineral back? What? Oh, you know what I might have done? We don't have mineral storage, so a lot of those rocks I just harvested are gone. All right, well, we don't need these. Let's try and be more careful. Boy, I have no minerals left because I didn't set up any storage. We may have just failed this level out. Let's put... Yeah, I don't even have enough to build a storage. Let's see if I can salvage this. I might not be able to. Boom, not enough. What could I take? Can I take out this? Oh, I have no... Yeah, that's it. We're done. I have no way to store minerals. So that one's a big fail. Let's see if we can restart it. Restart. Okay, we know this. So we need some kind of... It says out of 1,000. What did I... I'm not sure I understand. They're giving us 1,000 to start out with, but there really is no storage. I guess that's what's going on. Let's get some storage. Unless I'm missing something. I did something obviously wrong there. We got a lot of rocks over here. A lot of water kind of over here. Try this again. Let's bring this guy somewhere. What if we do right here? And then a crusher on this side, perhaps. And maybe we just sacrifice some of this ore and push everything into this guy. Okay, not enough electricity and an invalid connection. Okay, this guy wants to be powered from behind. All right, let's first get some of this pushing in. I think we can just use our regular old power. All right, all right. Start with 1. Again, it is kind of like a puzzle game. I want the regular tractor. Nope, I want magnets. I want to try and preserve that water. So push this, push that. And I guess this guy too. These each cost me water though, right? Cost me 30 water each. And I start collecting water. I have to do it like that. Valid connection. This guy. Guess I'll just use these in the interest of time. Water collector here, right? And I'm going to just sacrifice everything and use a tractor beam and push water and rocks into the water collector. So hopefully that... Oh, tanks. Make sure we get water tanks here quickly. This is mostly just for building materials. Okay, so now we're getting our water. Now what we need to do maybe is get power, more power. That's the mission objective, really. Okay, we failed the timer, no big deal. How much are these power generators? 50 water each. I've got 2,000 and I've got 1,000 minerals. So I could build 5 more of these in theory. I'll just do 2. Can I do 2 more safely? Plenty of water. We do it? Yeah, we got it. That's level 7. Okay, good job. My superiors are very satisfied that all went according to plan in the terraforming project. Continue. Let's do level 8. As everyone is happy and you clearly do your job, I'm promoting you to station captain. You have clearance to build full stations. Congratulations, Captain. Continue. All right, the main base building. Nothing can be built if this building is not placed on the map. Check it out. Roman, station captain. I'm impressed. I've been doing this job for 12 years and I haven't been promoted. Not many get to this point, so congratulations. All right. Now you have the clearance to build the main station. It's the first building you need to place on the map. Okay, very, very cool. And I think the game is going to eventually have random maps. I think that's in the plans. And that will be obviously essential for the replayability because we're already here on level 8. We haven't been playing real long. But let's just take a little bit of a stab here. Here's the station. I think this can go anywhere, like maybe even out of the way. Let's plunk it down right next to this boulder. Keep out of that. Let's see what this boulder is. Does it tell us what this is? Asteroid, a huge asteroid that cannot be moved or destroyed. Okay, so that's all part of the puzzle. Can't do anything with that one. This mission, they want us to gather 6,000 minerals and gather 3,000 water. So we need lots of storage. We've got 750 minerals to work with. I'm going to start with a little bit of mineral storage. But don't want to waste the resource when we get it. We'll come up short. And then maybe a little bit of water storage. You and you. That's probably good enough to get us going. Do I have any power generation? 5. I'm sure I'm going to need a big old power plant here. Let's do that. One of those. Maybe we can do... The advanced one is 200... That's going to use up just about all of our minerals, this guy. Okay, 75 versus 200. Let's see. Let's see what we can get built. Without even doing any of that. Let's see if we can get a crusher going at least. Boom. Power. Yeah, we gotta have some kind of power. I'm gonna err on the side of safety with just this little guy. Just till we get started. Okay, that seems happy. And I'm gonna use the tubes. Let's see, tubes cost 20. And then this guy costs 150 and water. So yeah, I'm gonna use tubes. Not enough material. Actually, out of material already. I may have to scavenge something, unfortunately, just to get our first stuff going here. That's a bummer. Okay, I need pipe. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Let's do this guy. I don't know if I have enough. Try it. Simple tractor beam. Not enough material. I got to kill off something else. Let's kill off the water storage. That was a waste. Boom. That'll get us going here with some material at least. Not enough power. Let's bring in a big power plant. Okay. And kill this. I think that'll give me some resource. 25. What do these cost? 20. So we save and we save 5 by doing that. Not much. Let's push this stuff in. Boom, boom. We need 6,000 and 3,000 water. How do we want to do it over here? Water is going to be... There's a big old hunk of water here that might be easy to go after without having to sift through it. Should we be... Let's see if we can push this stuff against bumpers. We haven't really used those yet. I'm going to kill off... Let's see. Let me kill that. And change it to one of these. And let's try the deflector guys. You, and you. We can get rid of these. We don't... Oh, I did need that. Shoot. All right, we'll get it figured out. Tractor beams. You. We'll see if we even need that metal one. Maybe we can just push stuff in. Show you what I'm thinking here. I use the advanced tractor beam's got a longer range. Okay, maybe this will do it for us. Okay, not enough power. Let's see, we're pushing stuff in this way. These guys should push it up, and these guys should prevent it from just like totally disappearing on us. Oh, they're still smashing through. So that's... Did I place these wrong or something? No, these nullifiers they're letting some minerals through. Should not be happening. Then this guy should be pushing through that way, right? Yeah. I'm expecting these guys to be pushed. Maybe I need the advanced one for that? Let's try it. How we doing? Not very good. Oh, it's because my storage is low too. Let's put storage up. Bam, bam. These asteroids here don't seem like they should have made it through. Let's just out of curiosity, cut this guy out and put the advanced down here. We can get those last rocks. Are those? Yeah, I would think these two would be able to go. Not sure. Would love to see that guy cash in for me. Apparently it's not going to happen. I don't think that's moving at all. So it must just be too big. Try one more over here. Okay, not enough power. How about we kill off this? Okay, there it goes. It finally went in there. This guy, can you push? Still not enough power. I think I can attach more power here. Can we do the big guy? Can. Let's do it. Okay. Let's see if we can get these. This guy can probably go. One of these connectors there for now. This guy can go. Boom. Okay, let's see. Okay, these big guys seem to be moving. And we're getting credit for even just pushing them into the side. Man, we got a lot more to go. Okay, more storage. Not sure if we lost a bunch due to not having storage or not. These guys we can't move, the big huge ones. So this is pretty much done. This rock crusher, I think we're done with it. We've got 2,000. Let's kill the rock crusher. In fact, this whole area could probably go. We want to collect water. Let's see. This immovable rock is going to make it hard to put a water collector down. So they're going to make us maybe go on the far side. Let's try it. Advanced tractor beam. What does this cost down here? 150 and 75 water. I'm going to do it. Let's do this guy down here. And the water collector. It wants to be hooked up from behind. So we could start here and get these little ones, but maybe we should go for the gold. Get the most first. Right, let me spin this around. So these two rows seem to have quite a bit. Let's do that. Invalid connection. Okay, we got to run this stuff down. I use this just in case. Water collector here. Boom. Then now we can just tractor beam this stuff in. The heavy duty tractor beams, I think we'll reach. Boom. From area must be empty. Okay. All right, there we're going to send some water in. Oh, storage, 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 quickly, storage, please. Oh, yeah, that's horrible. We just gave up some water, quite a bit probably, but we got some big nuggets coming through. That may save us. We got storage for 3,500 now. Thinking we just move this guy over. Right. Let's do it. Let's kill this guy. Boom. Move him over. There's probably might be a better way to do this. This seems fairly easy. The only issue is this is going to get in our way. How do I get a pusher? Maybe, can I get by with a little one? Try a small, well, let's try the big one, see if it'll go. I don't think it's going to go. Right? Doesn't like it. Can I do the little one to get started? No. There's no connector. What if I start... If we do like this, and then one of these, and then our normal tractor beam, just to get it started. Maybe the momentum will push it in. Then we could always kind of extend this up one and get the next row. Their storage, good. Okay, we met the goal on water. Now we've got a bunch of minerals to collect. Tons. We got garbage here we can harvest. Let's collect this stuff that we no longer need. Back all of this, right? We'll harvest up the rest of this water, and then we're going to tear all this out. And see if we can't get to meeting the stone goal. Oh, water, I should probably put another tank down. Only cost us 100. Here's one little more nugget of water coming in. All right, 3550 out of 4,000. We're going to, let's tear up a bunch of this. Yeah, let's tear all this up. I think we'll get a fair amount of minerals back. Need any of this. In fact, we probably tear this up too. Do it. Easier than harvesting minerals. Okay, 1155. All this goes. Can leave that for expanding. Now, we don't have storage for 6,000, so we know we're going to need more storage. I'm going to put another couple, at least another couple of units here, so don't forget. Sure, we still have plenty of building materials. We do. And then, is there something creative we could do here? Push things around. Let's see. Grinder. We're gonna here. Push into that for water. Let's see what we can do. We're probably gonna need 2 of these. Well, right there to start. Then we're gonna need another one. Here, probably. Let's see, how we doing on building materials? We're doing all right. How about the crusher? That's not a bad spot at all. I'm going to go with a tube like this just in case we do something creative. And then I think I can go with regular tractor beams here. Let's see. Magnets are 50 and 30. Tractor beams 50 and 6. Yeah, let's just do this guy. I think the momentum may carry this through. Let's just try one like that and see what happens. There's no way we're going to meet the time objective to this. Let's see if this pushes things through or not. Guess we might be losing some material as we're smashing in that cell. This row here, we're not really propelling these guys forward. So let's go with the advanced ones. That probably moves everything at the same time. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled on our storage, because we're going to need to add more. I'll do that now. Oh, I'll do a lot more now. Okay. That got us a bunch. We got a bunch more coming in here. That's not bad. Bad at all. 5225. We need 6,000 and we're done. We might need one more batch. What I was going to do is just a mirror image of what we got over there. Like basically putting a grinder over this away. Will you snap in it? How short are we? 5925. We need 6,000. I think if we tear this stuff up, we're going to do it. Boom. Need more storage. I don't have 6,000 storage. I thought for sure I did. Did I not? Okay, there's our 6,000 storage. Now we're definitely going to need something better than what I was planning. Can I get a grinder this close? It looks like I can. I just need to run one section of pipe. Boom. Grinder. That. And then we can use these pipes here. Sure, that's fine. This guy power up from the side. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Not what I'm doing. I think I can just have at it like this, and we're going to be good. We've got the storage to 6,000. All we need is 6,000. Boom, we should hit it. Level completed. Not super pretty, but we got it done. Lenore, congratulations. You successfully build your mining station and maintained your quotas. Little typo there. Should be built. Upper management is very pleased with you. Continue. Roman. You did it. I'm so proud of you. Hey, you've reached the end of your contract. Hypergo Industries congratulates you for fine work. There we go. That is it for now. Now, like I said, in the roadmap, I think they're planning on doing randomly generated maps. And hopefully they'll keep expanding the game. I can see having a lot of fun. Now, you're not going to have hundreds of hours of gameplay in here, I don't think. But I could definitely see spinning this up when I've got, 20 minutes to a half hour and I just want to have some fun. Spin up a randomly generated map and see how fast, if I could beat the timer here and do different things. But yeah, I wanted to share this game with you. It's a grid miner. It's not released yet as I post this, but I gotta think it's going to be coming out soon. Super cool. You can wishlist it in Steam. I don't know how much it's going to sell for, but yeah, a lot of fun. That's why I wanted to put together this first look and share it with you. I guess we'll leave it there. If you'd like upcoming new games or learning about upcoming new games like Grid Miner, definitely check out the first look playlist on the Glidercat channel. I've got tons of new games that I've researched, and when I find new games, I put them in that list. That's the first place they appear. And again, if you want to support the channel, boy, super duper would appreciate that. Thanks again to my existing patrons and channel members, but there'll be links in the description if you want to help contribute and keep the channel afloat. Definitely appreciate that. And for now, this is Glidercat signing off saying thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.